I'm Scott L. Miller. It is the 4th of January, 2022. This is the Sheep Guarding Llama Vlog, and welcome to the show. I'm recording all this week on the GoPro Hero 9 because, honestly, I like using it a lot more than I like using the phone, and I like the video output that it does, and I'm really excited by how well it has been working, fingers crossed, knock on wood, with the Røde Wireless Go 2 microphone system. And I wish I had a little video of it, but I have the GoPro on a little tripod handle thing that I'm holding, and I have the wireless receiver for the Rode stuck to the side over here, and it just mounts on the side because it's got a dual hot shoe with my media kit, and then the wireless mic just plugs into the GoPro as part of the media kit, and with that, I'm able to record the audio. I have this mic right here. It's a little bit hard to see on the black shirt, but I've got it on the outside. I'm going to zoom in, and it's got this great wind muffle, and I don't have to talk very loud at all. It picks me up great. Now, I do plan to get a lavalier to go with this. This is technically a lavalier in how I'm using it, but what I want to get is this has a clip. I want to be able to clip this to my pocket, and I want to have a lavalier that comes up, and it's just a little tiny wire that goes under here. I think that'll be even better than this, and I have it already in my Amazon wish list, so I plan to get that on my next order from Amazon. It's a tiny item, so I can ship it or have someone bring it. Like, there's a lot of options. But I'm so happy with this system, I am going to upgrade to that. I think it's just, this system is meant to be used with it, right? It's got the ability to plug in its own mic in addition to a separate mic in addition to its own mic that it has built in, and you can take the dead cat off of this as well. It's a very, very nice system. I've heard some people say that the newer DJI system, because this one's several months old, the DJI is like 2 months old, those have magnets and are supposedly really cool, but it's hard to believe that DJI is actually competing with Rode on audio. So I haven't watched any of those videos to see what people think of it yet, partially because I'm not in the market for microphones anytime soon. I've had Rodes now for 6 years. I love them, 5 years, and I love them. I've used Rode shotguns for a while, and now the wireless system, and it's absolutely fantastic. Love it to bits. Maybe there's some cool new features I don't have, but this is working perfectly for me. Because it's Tuesday, if you watched the video yesterday, I mentioned that the book chapters 1 through 8 were given to me today, and that is my job for the day, is I got to go through those chapters and proof them so that they are ready to publish. We want to be able to publish on Thursday night, which means I have to go through everything that they've given me with the book today, and they're going to get me more tomorrow, and it's just going to be this unbelievable death march through the book to get the whole thing proofed. I've not seen any of this yet. There's a bunch of these chapters I've never seen, and a bunch of them I just did last week, got exhausted. They were so terrible we had to do them again. So now I have to reread a bunch and do a bunch new. Altogether, I think it's around about 400 pages that I have to go through, 380 to 400 pages of very, very dry technical stuff that I wrote and have already read mostly again, and so that is going to be exhausting. That is my entire day today. There's nothing else. I'm not talking to anybody, doing anything, going anywhere, nothing. I'm eating in the office, kicked everyone out as much as I could. Dominica hung out some, the kids hung out some. There's always a lot of traffic in my office, but I minimized it as much as I could and just went the entire day working on the book and did make good progress. So I'm happy with where it's going. I'm actually hanging out right by the girls' room, and I'm gonna knock and see if they're in here, and I'm just gonna pop in and say hi because I never see them on the video. I'm gonna come in and say hi, and we're gonna see if the kitties are around for the video. And it's really dark in here, but we're gonna do our best. Hopefully the GoPro can adjust here in just a second, and we're gonna take first of all, here's Luciana. It's very hard to see. This is the girls' room, and there's Liesl hiding on the bed behind her iPad, their air conditioner up there. It's a pretty small room, and they have a desk over here, which is where Luciana spends a lot of the day playing video games and stuff. And they have a window over there, but they keep it closed. And they have a cat that likes to hang out way up here. This is Minerva. She's a very sweet kitty. She does not know what to think of the GoPro. She pretty much hangs out with the girls all the time and never with anyone else. So she is completely goofy, but very sweet and getting big now. And pretty soon she should be becoming a mouser. Thanks, girls. And she's a great cat, but she's very challenging because she's locked in that room all the time right now because we have to keep her safe. Hopefully soon she will move down to the bodega and live at least half the day down there and half the day up here. All right, that is it for Tuesday. Made good progress on the book. I'm happy with where I am. There's a chance I'm going to finish it tomorrow, but I have to be able to finish it on Thursday. If I aim for tomorrow and fail to Thursday, that's going to be okay. But I want to leave a little bit of buffer. On Tomorrow, Paul and Dominica and Yvonne are heading to Managua for the shopping. Today, Melvin did make it back. I can't believe he made it back. His flight, no problems, no delays, and he was on Avianca, which everyone has problems with Avianca. So that went so well is just mind-blowing. But he is back. He has all my stuff. He said no problems, just went right through customs. They didn't stop him at all. And so the trip to Managua is tomorrow. They're going to be picking up the new camera, the camera bag, some stuff for Alan, all kinds of things, and all the regular shopping that we do all the time. I do want to spin the camera around a little bit. I moved to a spot where you can't see it. Now we're going to get a bunch of flares, and sorry about all that. We're going to come around over here and show people hanging out on the rocks in this beautiful pre-sunset that we have going on right now. This every day, people go out and hang out on the rocks. Our high tide is going down, so there's some sand between here and the rocks. When it's high, you can get stranded out there, so you have to be careful. That is it for Sheep Guarding Llama for the 4th of January, 2022. It's Tuesday. Tomorrow is the shopping day and hopefully finishing the book. I'll see all of you there.